I'm sure we can all agree the hardest decision of all of our childhoods was not learning how to walk. It was not learning how to talk. It was not learning our ABCs, but it was having to choose between Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. But one thing I'm not fucking with you guys about is the idea of a Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green 2. Could it happen? Well, we are going to be looking at why Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green 2 could be a real possibility. Now, at first I know it might seem a little far-fetched. Yeah, I know I made the corniest joke in Pokemon history. But you know what? Corny jokes aside, let's look at the actual evidence behind why we could get a Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green 2. Now, as we all know, in Pokemon X and Y, both Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise all got a Mega Evolution, which is Game Freak showing that they're still interested in the original Pokemon fans. You know, they're trying to give something back to them. Not to mention that, and the fact that there was the Pokemon Origins anime lately, which was all about the original game, could definitely suggest a sequel to the old Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green 2. Now I know a lot of you guys would argue and say Pokemon Hard Gold and Soul Silver, or Pokemon Gold and Silver, were pretty much the sequel to Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. But even though Pokemon Silver and Gold were basically a sequel to the original games, I don't think that means that we can't get a more direct sequel in the future. We probably won't just because of those games, but the idea isn't completely out. And think about how cool it would be to be playing it in the original region again, and in new 3DS graphics. Not to mention, they could do something really cool in celebration of the 20th anniversary and make Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green 2 take place 20 years after the original game. Now, if they do this, it won't really, Pokemon Soul Silver and Hard Gold won't really matter too much, yeah, they were kinda like a sequel, but this would be a better and funner sequel in my opinion, and there'd be a lot they could do if it takes place 20 years later. They could make all the gym leaders look way older, then they could make the game a lot funner, maybe make, Silver from Team Rocket, well, Silver, not really from Team Rocket, but Giovanni's son. They could make him the leader of Team Rocket. Maybe he changes his view and wants to rebuild Team Rocket in his own image because he hated how they used to be. But maybe he could wanna rebuild them in a better image, his own image, make him stronger in his opinion, and try to make him better. Something his father could never do, take over the world. And he could be striving to do that or something in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green 2. Now, I don't know, I'm sure the developers could come up with a better story or something than that, but that's just what I came up with, and I'm sure they could come up with some kind of story, especially if the game takes place 20 years later. It'd be really fun, and it'd be really nice to see. And even though this isn't as good of a possibility as Pokemon Yellow remake would be, I think it still holds a lot of leeway. And in the comment section below, please tell me what you guys think. Please tell me if they did make a remake of Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, how you'd want the story to play out. If you guys have any ideas, go ahead and leave them in the comments. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.